What up, Dokkaners? The global data download has come in, so let's take a look at everything that is coming up. I'm gonna try my best to not make this about the Gohan Cell debacle, so I'm gonna try to keep it out of the conversation. Who knows, it'll probably still work its way in, but as of right now, there is nothing still on the Gohan Cell, so I don't know what to say. Maybe it could still happen next week, I suppose. You know, there's really nothing we can do except cope and hope. So let's take a look at everything that is here. Now, to start off with, Area 29 is now available. So the first 4 stages of this new quest stage is available. So you guys can run through these, get them done. The new best link level stage will be stage 3 on Area 29. So if you guys have been using 28-2, that is still also an effective stage. This one is better. And the great thing is both of those stages can be utilized in a very significant way. We'll talk about that in another video. So this is now available. More items are obtainable with these incredible gems. Let's actually could take out, let's just go look at the shop and see what they have to offer here. So it's already showing there's something new. So let's take a look. Blue incredible gems. We've got more Kais available. We've got more Hercule statues. I can buy all of these as I have been using 28-2 and I've been farming out a bunch of gems, so I can do that. Actually, I'm just gonna do it right now. Let's just buy it out right now. There's no harm in that. Let's do that. Okay, let's do that. Let's buy out all these. See, this is why I never run out of resources, because I'm constantly playing. So even with all that, I barely put a dent in my gem count. That's crazy. All right, so all that is done. Let's continue on to the green incredible gems section, which is over here. What have they added? So they've added now films, which is great. So if you guys do farm out a ton of these incredible gems and you have nothing to use it for, maybe you're low on Baba points, you can now spend it on these. So 1 per singular copy. I don't need them right now. You can also buy them for keys. Now this is going to be great because I think a lot of people, especially new players, are struggling to access some older events that they need for certain awakenings and whatnot. So this is going to be a nice new thing that you can do. Granted, it is going to be it's going to add up over time. Like if you continually do this where you're just getting key after key after key after key, it is going to add up. And I guess the hard cap is 100. Oh yeah, you can only buy 100 of them. Okay. So you know what? Let's just do that. Let's just buy all 100 of them. So let's buy out all these. Let's buy out all these. And let's buy out all this. The reason why I'm so nonchalant about doing this now that I've got 92 gems left over is because I'm going to be farming out links on 29-3, which will get me back these incredible gems very easily. So I'm not worried at all. So I bought all of them, so that will give me more opportunities to go back to older events. I'm not going to really need it, but if I ever want to like farm out certain units or whatever, I can. Is that it for the incredible gem shop in terms of inventory update? I believe that's it. Yes, so that is everything in there. So now let's take a look at everything else. So we've got the more items, right? We talked about these, the Kais, the Reels, the keys. Now we've got new missions for the movie collaboration celebration part 2. And that is going to be starting, I think, in a couple of days. It's not starting right now. Oh, no, it is available as of right now. So as soon as we went into maintenance earlier today, 2 hours after reset, we got these missions already. So all of these are now here. Let me actually pull it up on the DokkanInfo.com. It's going to be easier to look at it this way. So if we go to movie collaboration missions over here, it'll show everything much clearer, much larger. Oh, man, Dokkan Info might be lagging right now. Okay, if it's lagging, then let me pull up the game right... Oh. Make up your mind, dude. All right. Movie collaboration. So part 1, all of that started on the 27th. Part 2 starts on the 12th. So as I said, right at the start of the maintenance. So we got all of these now available. You can earn a bunch of Dragon Stones, some hidden potential stuff, and a sticker by completing all of these. And none of these missions, oh, they have the audacity. Perform 1 step of an Extreme Z Awakening on specified character. Oh, the Gohan. The superhero Super Saiyan Gohan. Let me be clear. This is not the LR. This is the TUR free-to-play unit, whose EZA has honestly been very, very lukewarm of a reception. This unit is receiving EZAs. Wow, the audacity. So we have 1 step, 3 step, 5 step Extreme Z Awakenings for this unit, 7 steps, all of them. So the fact that they're putting these missions right here just makes things even more confusing, since they still have 10 EZAs that they expect to take place on AGL characters. So this is just such a confusing situation that I don't really know what to say. So these INT and AGL EZA missions are probably still there for you. There has been no update on that front. I don't believe it. We'll get to that in a minute. So all of these missions are available as of right now. Get on that. In terms of the Gohan EZA, when is that happening? Let me actually see. Does it say here? It doesn't say. So that's interesting. We'll have to comb through and find out. Let me go back to the game here. Let's see if we can find it. Oh, here it is. So here, the Super Saiyan Gohan team can be Extreme Z Awakened. Oh, the treasure items Pineko Plushie and Pineko Plushie L can be obtained in the Path to Ultimate Power. So you have to buy them from the shop. That's what it is. So you're going to need, I believe, what is it, like 15, 40, 30, 30. And you're going to have to buy all those medals from the shop to awaken the character. Very interesting that they're not making an event for this. I wonder why. What is the technical reasoning behind them not doing that? I wonder. Let me actually see. Is it available in the shop right now? I might have missed the date, but let me just continue scrolling through. Oh, yeah, it is here. So yeah, we can buy these here. You want to pretty much buy all of them. So the good news is you don't have to really count, just buy everything. So if you need one of these for, oh my gosh, that's so expensive. You need 30. Oh, no, you're getting 15. Okay. You're getting times 15. Interesting. So yeah, it's not going to take a whole lot to get this done. So you're going to have to farm out that event. I really don't know why they're doing it this way. Maybe they're lazy. I don't know. So there's that for the Gohan. What else we got here? I think that's it. Yeah, that's pretty much it here. So now let's switch over to the new Dokkan Wiki. And as you saw in the data here, we've got Champa, we've got Jackie Moon, and we've got Gotenks. These are all World Tournament related characters. The Champa is a brand new SSR that will be dropping on Global Dokkan once the World Tournament begins, which is going to be the 26th of January. So this is going to be a few days before the end of the New Year's celebration. So we still got a couple of weeks before we have to deal with this. So we don't have to worry about this right now. Jackie Moon is the new free-to-play LR. This guy's actually really, really good. So he is going to be worth pursuing for a lot of you guys. And so you can expect that this World Tournament is going to be extra sweaty for a lot of people because people are going to want to go for one copy, maybe two copies. So look out for that first night. That's going to be really telling about how this World Tournament is going to be. Obviously, you know, I'm going to be going ham on this one. And we'll talk about this unit and what it's capable of in more detail as the World Tournament approaches. But this is one of the better free-to-play LRs, free-to-play units overall in the game. The Gotenks is the new SSR that is getting a TUR. So this guy was a stacker, but he was a pretty bland character early on. This guy now with his TUR looks to be a little bit more promising, but we'll talk more about him again in a future video. So that's all the World Tournament stuff. Grandpa Gohan, January 15th. Okay, so part 2 of the New Year's celebration is going to be starting in a couple of days. So as of me posting this video, it is the 13th of January for me. And the Golden Frieza is set to drop in 2 days. I'll make another video on this, but yeah, part 2 is going to be starting a little bit later, not exactly right now. So only the missions that are going to be able to keep you occupied for the next couple of days are going to be the movie collaboration part 2 missions. So this should keep you busy, you know, getting all the pieces that you need to awaken that free-to-play Gohan. Other than that, there's really nothing else to be done until part 2 kicks off in a couple of days when everything else starts. Let me actually take a look at these missions here. Let's go look at upcoming. Actually, these New Year's celebration missions, this is all part 1. Yeah. So let's go to the upcoming tab and let's see what's coming up here. So this is the weekend missions. This we don't have to worry about. Part 2, clear any Dragon Ball story event. I'm trying to see if there's any more confusing like missions out there. Clear any stage without receiving any damage 7 times. Clear a stage in under 2 minutes, blah, 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 blah. Perform 1 step of an Extreme Z Awakening, 3 steps of an Extreme Z Awakening. Really, they're doing that again. Okay. At least this time there's no type restriction. So that's good. And all of these missions will need to be done. You have to complete all missions in part 1 and part 2 of the New Year special missions to get the Jackie Chun statue and the 5 Dragon Stones. Then we got the World Tournament missions. Then we've got Peton Battle. We do have a Peton Battle coming up. That will be on the 22nd. Okay. Red Zone. Both versions will likely be receiving the Red Zone at the same time. This is going to be starting at the same time as the Chain Battle. If not, no. A little bit earlier than the Chain Battle. Hey, when is Chain Battle supposed to happen? Let me actually pull that up here. Chain Battle for Global, I think, is on the 16th at 12 a.m. Yeah, okay. So Chain Battle is going to be starting first, and then pretty much like almost a day later, we will be jumping into the Red Zone. So yeah, this is going to be for both versions probably at the same time, and this is going to be for Stage 5 and Stage 6. Are there any missions here that will give you an indication of what the events are about? First one is Hybrid Saiyans. Clear Stage 6 with Hybrid Saiyans. Clear Stage 6 with Battle of Wits. So both of these missions are for Stage 6. So Stage 6 is going to be the big bad. I have a feeling Red Zone is going to be Cell Max. I think the final stage of Red Zone is going to be Cell Max. They want you to bring Hybrid Saiyans for Gohan. They want you to bring Battle of Wits for Piccolo. And then here is the wallpaper that a lot of you guys have been curious about. Every time we get new Red Zone stages, you finish them and you wonder why you haven't received the wallpaper. It's because we haven't fully rounded out the set. So that's going to be dropping with this. And the fact that these 2 missions are here makes me think it's Cell Max. Let me know in the comments what you guys think stages 5 and 6 are going to be. I now am of the notion that 5 will be Gamma 1 and Gamma 2, and then 6 will be Cell Max. This will be like an unofficial Cell Max Stage 2 or something like that. Super Battle Road, this is also going to be dropping. Oh, this is dropping on the 18th. This isn't even dropping at the same time as part 2. Okay, so 3 days after the Golden Frieza comes out, Super Battle Road will drop. Yay! All right, Extreme Z area. This is dropping at the same time as the Golden Frieza LR, so, you know, this is obviously peak content right here. And then, of course, the Super Strike event renewal will be dropping at the same time as the Golden Frieza. So there you have it, folks. Where are the Gohan and Cell? I know a lot of people are still going to be asking that, understandably. I wish I could tell you, but I mean, all of us global players, we're all confused and confounded in the same way. I don't know what's going to happen. You know, I still feel like there's a chance. Because of my theory, I want to hold on to that hope. The theory that since the New Year's celebration on global is stretched out and a little bit longer than JP, there is still a chance that something could be dropping later on. Maybe if you guys want to, you know, put up your shields and prevent yourself from being disappointed, maybe you stop thinking about it. You know, whatever you guys got to do, your coping mechanisms, feel free to engage, and we'll see what happens. Because going into this, I wasn't even expecting the Gohan EZA, but the fact that they sort of shoehorn that in leads me to believe that there is still a chance they could randomly, for no reason, just randomly give us the Gohan EZA, the Cell EZA, and maybe the collection of epic battles. But you know what? It all depends on who you are. Like, if you want to be hopeful, feel free. If you don't want to and you just want to assume that we won't get it, feel free. I mean, honestly, whichever way you can, you know, keep yourself sane, by all means do that, because we're going to have to journey through this difficult time together. And I know some JP players are laughing right now, but you know what? It is what it is. There's nothing we can do. So there you have it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on this data dump. World Tournament coming up in a couple of weeks. Golden Frieza coming up. I know a lot of you guys want to be skipping on that banner. What are your overall thoughts on this celebration? What are your overall thoughts on everything that is coming up? Do you think that there's realistically a chance still for the Gohan and the Cell EZAs to drop? Or do you think that it's over and we should stop coping and hoping and just move on with our lives? Let us know in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more dope content in the future and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know want to see more of my stuff. Do it! Thanks again. Stay tuned and remember to Dokkan responsibly.